Hey, it's the Midnight Raven, and today it is Vlogtober number 11. You will see that I haven't vlogged every day because I'm a bad YouTuber who gave herself way too much to do in the month of October. And we're not just talking about Halloween things, we're talking about just life in general. So I wanted to do a lot of things in October, and maybe, just maybe, I've given myself just a little bit too much. Because the last couple of weeks, obviously, I had the flu for a week, so that took me off my feet. I did go to work while I had the flu, mind you. Good old strong, tough girl, still went to work. Then I had a cold for a week. It went from the flu to a cold, so I was feeling slightly better. And again, I continued to work while I was sick because Mama gotta pay them bills. And then last week, when I felt a little bit better, a teeny bit better, I did the Christmas Matrix at work, and I worked a 11-hour shift and was in pain for 2 days straight. Then I went to the vintage show, which you are seeing the videos of. I was incredibly sore by Sunday. Sunday I did nothing apart from go to my son to hang around with his kitty cat called Nala, who is adorable and keeps trying to eat my handbag and my coat. She's obviously a very hungry girl. She kept trying to eat my coat, which, I mean, okay, but she is adorable. I'm going to show you the kitty because people are wanting to see Nala. So this is Nala. She's around 12 weeks old. She's got these beautiful Mancoon ears. She's got Mancoon in her. She's actually a Mancoon cat, but she does have Mancoon within her. As you can see, those ears are so pronounced. And that was for sleeping on me Sunday. She does look adorable. She's a little tyke. She tried to climb in my shopping bag and come home with me. I mean, you can't blame her for wanting to come home with me, can you? Um, she, she really cutie. She is ever so playful. This was one of the toys I bought her, which has a fish on the end, and then you pull it with your hand and everything, and she was having an absolute ball with that. I also got her some mice, and this was the first picture I took of her, where she was curious on who I was and why I was there. This was at my son's house. She does have a tendency to sit on the PlayStation because the PlayStation is warm and it's getting a little bit chillier in the world. And then just one more picture of Nala that I took that day because I didn't want to bombard the cat was her then sleeping after she got off my lap. She went to have a drink, she had a little bit of a play, and then she went to sleep in her little bed. So my son has a little kitten. It's called Nala. Obviously, Nala comes from The Lion King. Supposedly, I couldn't remember the name from The Lion King, but I'm reassured that it is. And she's an adorable little kitten. So I did that on Sunday. Then yesterday, I had a lazy day. I did as little as possible. Like I said, I'd had a rough couple of weeks, so I took one day, and one day only, to myself. I went out, I posted my parcels. You will have heard yesterday how I hate the post office. Drives me crazy, the post office, but we will move on. And then today I waited around for my bed to arrive. If you haven't watched yesterday's vlog, you will know that my bed broke and that I was bought a bed by an anonymous donator, and they bought me a new bed, so now I don't have to sleep on the floor, which is great because it doesn't do my back much good, I'm telling you. And it's cold down there because the heaters are up, about halfway up on the room, and I was sleeping on the floor, and hot air rises, so I didn't get none. So I was kind of curled up in my Nightmare Before Christmas blanket. Yesterday was also Mrs. Anna Rom's birthday, and we did a gaming stream last night, which was so much fun. A shout out to Mrs. Rom, who turned 37. It was her birthday yesterday. We did a gaming stream. She got a couple of donations. She was having a whale of a time, so I'm glad that Anna had a wonderful birthday. Tomorrow is I'm off to Dereham, which is where I work in Dereham. I'm gonna go and have a look in a couple of charity shops. I'm gonna go to Costa and pick up a hot chocolate, and then I have to nip into work for a couple of hours. Then I am working Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, full shifts, and then I am off for 2 weeks. It is the second part of my 2 weeks off. I've had 2 weeks already, but now I am having my second 2 weeks, and then that is the end of my holiday until April. But when I come back, Christmas will be in full swing. Hopefully Halloween's already been put in the store. I can't wait to see Halloween in there tomorrow. Hopefully it's in, because there's some bits I want. In a couple of weeks time, it's gonna be double discount day at work, which means we get 50% off at work. Colleagues only, sorry customers, but it's what you call double discount day for staff. We get it twice, once in October, and then we are getting it once in October, and then we are getting it in again in December. So in October's pay packet, which is actually coming up really quickly, and then again in December, and they are double discount days. So generally we get 25% off anyway, but for that specific time period we get 50% off, and that is 1 week in October and week in December, and that's to show appreciation for moving the Christmas matrix around and all the stuff we do all year round. And I'm very grateful that they do it not once but twice, because it does give you an opportunity to get one lot maybe of Halloween stuff, because obviously we do Halloween in October, and then to buy last minute Christmas gifts in the run up to Christmas, as it's like the first week of December, I think it is, that we get it. So we get plenty of time to buy stuff, but we do get it in 2 different seasons. So you could buy fall stuff in October and then Christmas stuff in December, and that is for staff only, because the customers technically have a sale all year round. And because we moved the Christmas matrix around and all the stuff we do all year with the promotions and the moving in the store and everything, it's nice to show that we're appreciated by the head office and obviously our bosses, and that it filters through down to just us little menial sales assistants who get double discounts. It's a double discount for all the staff, no matter what level you are, whether you're management or whether you're just a sales assistant, which is really good, because I want to buy some Halloween stuff in October, and then Christmas I'll be looking at getting things for my nieces and nephews, and maybe getting a couple of little bits for myself. I have bought a ton of bits recently of diamond art because they had a sale on, and I got some in that, and then obviously I get 25% discount on top of that. So working there does benefit me because obviously I get a discount, but I also like working there because of the hours and the staff, and obviously the location. I get to go to Dereham, which has tons of charity shops, which means I can then thrift for my Vinted store. If you haven't been to my Vinted store, I will try and link it down below. I have some really cool stuff in there. I tend to only post in the UK, because if not, it costs me a lot in shipping unless you're willing to pay the shipping to go abroad. And at the minute with COVID still looming, it's hard to ship stuff out of the country or to get it in the country. So I'm tending to only ship to the UK unless specifically asked and you pay the shipping fully. But Vinted is doing really well. I want to say I've made around maybe £150 in the first month of selling, which isn't that bad. A first month of selling, I might have made 150, which may sound like a lot, but it isn't really. Not in how today's modern world is, where it costs you a kidney just to eat or to heat your house. So 150 doesn't go very far. But we're going to continue. I've got my home office that I am designing. I've obviously had my new bed. I'm trying to rearrange my Vinted storage area. I'll show you that in a video in due course, how I am rearranging my flat, trying to get it a bit more homely would be the word. I've got loads of canvases I want to put on the wall. I've got stuff I want to do to the place, cosmetically, furniture wise, and it just takes money. And unfortunately, with my hours being cut recently and taking mental health off, and the price of living going up, things have been a little bit tight. I'm not going to lie, a little bit tight. So if you want to help me financially and support the channel so that I can bring you more content, PayPal, Super Chat, Super Thank, or become a member. I do load members' videos. They are very erratic right now, I warn you, but it does help the channel to bring you content. Obviously, I'm doing my serial killer series throughout October. You get a serial killer thing every day. Obviously, I'm doing Vlogtober. Let me know if you want me to do the Xmas one. Can't remember what it's called. What's the Xmas one called? Christober? Vlogmas. That's it. If you want me to do Vlogmas for Christmas, let me know. That way I vlog every day in the run up to Christmas. I can't remember if I did it last year. I think I did. Can't remember. I want to buy myself an advent calendar as well, so we can open an advent calendar door throughout December every day. I just have to find that specific calendar that I want. Haven't found it yet, but I'm sure I will in due course. I have opened a couple of calendars recently. You won't have seen them yet because they haven't gone up, but I opened a fake Nightmare Before Christmas calendar and I opened a wax melt calendar. So they're coming in due course. Obviously, it's not quite Advent Calendar month, but if you look on YouTube, there are Advent calendars. But we like to get Halloween done first, but I have filmed them too because there were calendars I bought and I thought I might just show them to you. I'm not going out and buying hundreds of calendars because I just don't have the money for that. Maybe in years to come I'll be doing more advent calendars, but I'm more into Halloween. But I will get an advent calendar and we will do an advent calendar 60-second video every day where we open the calendar, and we'll do a calendar window a day, and I'll do it on Instagram, Facebook Reels and YouTube Shorts. Also, you've got my vintage, Eastern Counties vintage show that I went to, where there are pictures and videos going up from that. I want to do more of the clothing. People wanted to see more hauls of clothing, more of my charity shop stuff, which I'm attempting to do. I might try and do more of that when I'm on holiday for 2 weeks. It's a bit hard trying to do it and fit it in with work currently, because the days I would normally go charity shopping, the best days to go charity shopping, no word of a lie, is a Saturday. I'm working this weekend now. I've took an extra shift. So I'd usually bring you charity shop Saturday, but it's not happening this week due to working, which is unfortunate, but I'm going to go to Durham tomorrow, so maybe I will find some charity shop goodies to bring you tomorrow. Who knows? But if you want to like and subscribe and give us a big thumbs up, comment down below, anything, just anything. Leave me a comment of anything. Are you ready for Christmas? Are you ready for Halloween? Just leave me a comment and a like. That's all you gotta do. Simple as that. If you want to support the channel, PayPal, Super Chat, Super Thanks, or become a member. It will help fund my home office that I am trying to do so I can be more comfortable instead of having my workspace on my living room floor, which is currently where I'm sitting, due to not having a computer chair. and due to my laptop still being broken. But I have rented a laptop now. I just need the office space to use it. So it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress, like everything. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was Raven's Palace. But I will see you very soon for another video. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye guys.